Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. B&B Prevido. Clint HODRD Barry Akes down his mysterious character. Clint Howard sheds some light on his mysterious character Tom and how he is able to help Deacon Sean Kanan and Finn Tanner Novlan. A 60-year-plus veteran of TV and film, Howard will make his debut on the daytime drama Bold and Beautiful on Friday, April 26, and he will continue on Monday, April 29. He plays a homeless man with a pivotal piece of information that may be just what Deacon and Finn need to hear. I'm kind of living back behind a liquor store, behind a dumpster, and have made myself a nice little place, the actor teased, setting the scene. Deacon and Finn stumble upon me just by chance in the alley, and they asked me a couple of questions. They help me out and I help them out. And they go on their way doing their thing and I go my way, and what happens is mysterious and yet it's cool. Pivotal. Because I end up helping them. The show hasn't released much about the character, but the casting was purely serendipitous. The actor shared how an old friendship, an intriguing storyline, and a chance meeting all collided to make it happen. Both my wife Kat and I were good friends with the Cannons, Sean and Michelle, the actor disclosed. And Sean and I happened to be at the Hollywood Collectors Show. Sean had a table, and I had a table, and we were meeting fans and taking pictures. Howard revealed what happened next. By absolute chance, one of the producers of the show B&B, Casey Kasperzik, supervising producer, was just attending the show himself, and he wandered by Sean's table, and they were having a conversation about what was going on Bold and Beautiful. Casey told Sean that they had just written this role, this character of this homeless guy Tom, and they were looking to find somebody to play homeless Tom, he said. Sean led the producer over to Howard's table to repeat the story. The actor, who already looked ready for the part with long silver hair and a shaggy beard, didn't miss a beat. The rest was magic. I stood up at the table and immediately kind of did a spontaneous audition where I dropped into character, and I played a homeless guy, the versatile actor recalled, before he laid out the scenario. Casey enjoyed it. I guess he enjoyed it enough because the next morning, my agent called me and said, they would like to use you on Bold and the Beautiful. That's amazing. And of course that is music to an actor's brain, to my soul. This isn't the first time that B&B has tackled homelessness. Back in 2010, when Stephanie Susan Flannery was battling stage 4 lung cancer and wanted to use her time to help those in need, executive producer and head writer Brad Bell hired 30 homeless extras to add authenticity to the storyline. Now 14 years later, the homeless problem in Los Angeles is more relevant than ever. It's such a hot topic, Howard agreed. I mean, it's nice to see that Bold and Beautiful is doing something with it. Even a Hollywood veteran like Howard has been touched by it. It is still a problem. Listen, I've had my experiences knowing guys that have slept in cars and slept in trucks and slept in inoperable motorhomes, and even occasionally when the weather's good, they just go ahead and just sleep in the park. And my goodness, it's sad. But I've also seen people bounce back. It is possible to triumph out of a really poor situation. Could B&B fans see more of Tom in the future? The actor weighed in. Do you think we'll perhaps see more of Tom in the future? Listen, personally, as an actor, I would love it. I would love to be on Bold and the Beautiful for a while because, first of all, I really like Sean. I saw this as an opportunity and a challenge to bring my own sensibilities to the project. In the heart of a quaint little town nestled amidst rolling hills and meandering streams, there stood a charming bed and breakfast known as the Whispering Pines. It was a place where time seemed to slow down, where the scent of freshly brewed coffee mingled with the aroma of blooming flowers, and where every creak of the old wooden floors whispered stories of the past. On a crisp morning, the sun rose like a golden promise over the horizon, casting its warm embrace upon the cobblestone streets. Inside the Whispering Pines, the air was filled with anticipation as guests from far and wide gathered in the cozy dining area for breakfast. Among them sat Clint Howard, a man of enigmatic charm, his eyes holding secrets as deep as the ocean. As the morning light danced through the lace curtains, Clint sipped his coffee, his gaze wandering to the fireplace where a crackling fire breathed life into the room. There was something about him that drew people in, an aura of mystery that clung to him like a cloak. Word of Clint's arrival had spread like wildfire through the town, igniting curiosity and speculation among the locals. Who was this man with the weathered face and the eyes that seemed to hold 1,000 stories? What secrets lay hidden beneath his quiet demeanor? As breakfast came to an end, whispers filled the air, each guest eager to catch a glimpse of the elusive stranger. But Clint remained unfazed, his expression unreadable as he retreated to the solitude of his room, a room shrouded in mystery just like its occupant. It was in the dim light of dusk that the true nature of Clint's character began to unravel. From the shadows emerged a figure, tall and imposing, his presence commanding the attention of all who crossed his path. He was known only as the Wanderer, a man of few words but boundless wisdom. In a town where time seemed to stand still, the Wanderer was a constant reminder of the fleeting nature of life, a silent witness to the ebb and flow of human existence. And yet, despite his air of solemnity, there was a kindness in his eyes that spoke of a heart touched by the hands of fate. As the days turned into weeks, Clint and the Wanderer formed an unlikely bond, their paths intertwining like threads in the tapestry of destiny. Together they roamed the streets of the town, their footsteps echoing in the silence of the night as they searched for meaning in a world consumed by chaos. But beneath the surface of their friendship lurked shadows of the past, shadows that threatened to engulf them in a darkness from which there could be no escape. For Clint, haunted by memories long forgotten, the Whispering Pines offered solace in the embrace of its walls, a sanctuary where the ghosts of yesterday could finally find peace. But peace was a fleeting illusion, shattered by the arrival of a stranger whose presence sparked a chain of events that would change the course of their lives forever. With each passing day, the tension in the air grew palpable, a storm brewing on the horizon as secrets long buried rose to the surface. Amidst the chaos, Clint stood like a pillar of strength, his gaze unwavering as he confronted the demons of his past. With the Wanderer by his side, he embarked on a journey of self-discovery, unraveling the tangled web of lies that had bound him for so long. And as the final chapter drew to a close, Clint Howard emerged from the shadows a changed man, his spirit unbroken by the trials of his past. For in the heart of the Whispering Pines, amidst the whispers of the wind and the rustle of leaves, he had found not only redemption, but also the courage to embrace the future with open arms. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting its last golden rays upon the town, Clint Howard stood tall, his gaze fixed on the horizon. And in that moment, as the world faded into darkness, he knew that no matter what trials lay ahead, he would face them head-on, armed with the strength of a man who had conquered his fears and emerged victorious.